Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So last video we saw how Python functions work, how you can use those, and how many times we can create, how many types how we can create. Okay. So in this video we will continue with generator functions. So what is generator functions? Generator functions is functions that provide value on demand instead of computing all these values. So when we call, you will get the one value each time. So we will see, you already know like range, right? So how we call range? For in range 10 print I. So if I run this one, we will get value from 0 to 9. What happened if I call range 10? It is printing function itself. It's not printing any value. So what it is doing? It is doing saying like you need to this is generator function. So when you call this one, so it will provide one value at a time. So like first it will go here, first it will go, it will take 0 and I it will print. Next time it will go, it will return 1. Again if it will go here, it will print 2, 3, 4 like this. It's printing one value at a time when it is coming. So this is generator functions. Okay. So I created some notes for that, so I will share with you. So what is generator? It is a special Python function that provides value lazily, one at a time, on demand, instead of computing and storing everything in memory. Okay. So like imagine if you want to read a book with 10,000 pages as a list, like carrying the entire book around with you at all times, heavy and easy, lot of memory, like a lot of space you need to keep that. And generator is like having person who hands you one page at a time when you ask for him. Okay? So list store all values in memory at once instead accessing so heavy on RAM. And generator computes the next value only when asked. So near zero memory. So we have two example here. Okay. So there is a copy button. You can use this and copy. So you can see this is list we having around like 1 million values. Okay. And here also we have same, but when we use this one, so you can see it's how much memory it is taking, right? Around 8 MB, and this one only 200. So what happened if I print SQ list? You can see it will print all the values. It's storing all the numbers. Okay, but what happened if you SQ J? If you print this one, sorry, SQ generator object J. Okay. So what is this? This is generator object. See, if you use square bracket here, so that means you are creating list here, this square bracket. Okay. But if you use parenthesis, it will use generator function. It will create generator. So what it is trying to do, it is taking values from 1 to like 1 million. It's taking s x and it is doing square, but it is not calculating all the value and storing it. It's creating function, generator function, and storing that function inside that. So when you try to print SQL and description, it will give you the object saying it's generator function. Same thing we are doing here. So it's calculating all the square for x and storing in the SQL. So when you print SQL list, it will print complete list. Okay. So how you use this one to get the value from here? So you can use for I in I think next we need it's printing. So you can see how it is working, how it's returning one value at a time. So first it will for loop what it will do, it will go to the generator function here. So first time it is going, so first it will return 0, okay, and coming inside 4 it's printing 0. Next again going to the SQL and it's returning 1, okay. So like this 2 3 it will return like this, and here it will come like print the values 0 1 4 9. These are the values, so that's why it should print 0 1 4 9. These are the value you will get when you use iterator. Okay. Next we have yield keyword. So this yield keyword we use inside generator when we create function. So what it will do, it will pause on that particular line when you use this one. So there is some comparison, like when you return, so it will end the function call with memory and local variables or cannot be reaching. But if we are using yield, so it will pause for that. Next time you will ask for next keyword, it will start from that only. Function pauses, state saved, local variables reserved, and resume from next line on demand. When you call next, the function resumes from the exact line after yield. So if there are no more values to yield, Python raise stop stress an exception for loops inside handle this error automatically, so you don't see it. So when we use loop, right here, so it will you will not see this error. But if you use next, so it will return that. Okay. So we have this countdown function. Okay. I will copy and I will show you how it works. I will run this one. See what it is printing, starting. So first we created countdown, print starting, and after that yield 3, print resume now yielding 2, and yield and 2, okay, and print finishes. So what we are doing here, we are creating countdown function. We are calling this function here, so it's creating storing generator here inside this variable. So what we are doing here, print gen, okay, next. So we are passing this to get the next value. So what it is doing, it's coming here printing this one, okay, and here it's returning 3, okay, so it's printing this one. Now next time again we are came here, so when this line is executed, okay, we'll comment this line. If I run again, so we'll see starting 3. What we are doing, we creating object and we are calling one time, so it's printing this one and it will return 3, and after returning 3 it will pause here, okay, pause here and return 3. So after that next time we are call again this one. So for next time it will call next gen. So what it is doing, it's printing this one and returning 2, okay. So it's not printed finish, it's printed 2 only, right, because returning 2 and we are using yield, so it will pause here. Next time we will call this one. So what it will do, print next. Yeah. Okay. So you will see finished, it's printed finished. And after that, we don't have any yield or anything. So what it will do is stop iteration error. Okay. Because we already got all the value from this function. So what yield and next is doing? Yield is pausing that function on that particular line. Next is function that will ask for the next value from generator. Okay. We can create infinite generator also, like because generators are lazy, so they can be infinite and producing values forever without ever running out of memory or causing an infinite freeze. You just stop consuming them when you have enough. So what is real use case for this one? Like generating the unique IDs, reading continuous sensor data or data stream over a network. So what we are creating here, Fibonacci series. Okay, here this function we created, we are using yield, so it's saying like it's a generator function. Okay, so we are creating object fabric and we are doing print next fabric 4 underscore in range 10. Okay, and next infinite id generator. This. Okay, so what it will do, start from 1000, id start file 2 yield 1 and id plus equals to 1. So each time it will call, it will return id from there. Okay, so it will return, you can see 0 1 1 2. Okay, so this how he the Fibonacci series. What is Fibonacci series? It's like when you have what next value, like it will be sum of last two values. So we have a and b. A is 0 and b is 1. Okay, while true, we having while true. Okay, now at first time it will do it's created object. Now we are using in the range. So first it will do come here and it will yield here on a and it will return a. So what it will return 0. Okay, it's false. Next time it will call, so it will come here, it will check here like b. We are assigning b to a. B, what is b? B is 1. Now it's assigned to a. Okay, and b equals to, yeah, b equals to what is that? A. 0 plus 1. Here 1. Okay, and a is 1. So it's print and this one 1. Okay, now next it will go again. So what is the value of 1? 1. So it will, and what is the value of b? That is also 1. So it will go to the a, it will be still 1. But what is the b? B equals to a plus 1. So that will be 2. So again it will return print 1. Like this it will print 2 3 4, sorry 5 8 13 21. So you can see a plus b 2 over. Now next it will return, so a equals to become 2 and b equals to 3. A plus 1 and 1 plus 2. Same, a equals to, it will become 3 and a, sorry, b equals to a plus b. So a is 3 and b is 2. So that time, sorry, a 2 and b 3. Okay, so this is 5. So like that it will continue printing this one. So this is Fibonacci series. Next we have id counter. Okay, so we created this function. So what we have to do, We have to create object of this one and we use the next. Okay, and we have to pass that variable, so it will be giving you the value. Okay, so we'll see. It underscore counter next. So it's giving thousands. How? We created object. Now we are calling next. So it will come here. We have default value 1000. It will assign to ID by 2 and it will wash on the ID and it will return to the ID. So that is 1000. Now if we call next again, next. Okay. So it will come here. It will the ID plus equals to 1. So what is next ID? So what we had here, 1000 plus 1. So it will be 1001. It will, condition will always be true. So it will come here and it will yield. So it will pause here and return 1001. Okay, you can see. So this is how we can create the infinite ID. What we have next, generator expression are the shorthand syntax like list comprehension, but with the parenthesis instead. So this is the same thing that we created when we started. This is comprehension, list comprehension. This we already have video. Okay, so you can check out if you are not watched that yet. And this is the for generator function. Okay, and if we need to create tuple, we need to pass this to the tuple, like you need to create this and you need to pass this to the tuple. Same we are having for each directly in sum, no intermediate list created. So we want to create sum of 1000 number or sum of square of 1000 number. We are using this creating range. We are getting value and we are squaring. We are not storing any. You can see here, and we directly passing to the sum. So it will return sum. Same thing we are having list here and we want to check like true or positive. So we are using this one and x less than 0. So when this condition will be true, so it will return the value. Okay, and it will stop. So I will show you this also. It's printing 0 1 4 9 16. Okay, this one, and it has negative. So if I print here, it will true because we have negative here. It will check here and it tell here. Same, this is assigning to a variable. What we are doing, we are assigning. So here what it is doing, it is taking range and it's doing a square. So this is generator function. So that's if you print here again, you can see generator object. Okay, so that's why we are passing list. So why when you pass to the list this object, you can see it's returning complete object. So what it means, list, when you create list and you are passing generator function, it is saying to that function return everything that you have. So it will return one by one and it will be stored inside this, okay, list. Yield from delegating generators, introducing Python 3 yield from. So like currently we are using yield, so we have from also. So allow generator to delegate part of its operation to another generator. So we created sub generator here. Okay, to explain this, so it's automatically flatten the yields, making the perfect for flattening nested list or tree without complex tokens. We have sub generator and we have main generator. Okay, so how it is working. So first we are creating here, calling this main generator. Okay, so you can see this we are passing inside the list. So what it means, it is saying to main generator give me everything you have. Okay, so it will return everything. It will return everything, this function. So how would this work? So first it will create list and it will go to this function, and this function will call and check. It will go to this line, it will saying yield, pause here and return 1. Okay, it will return 1. So it will be store 1 here. Next it's going here. Okay, next time it will start from here. Here what it is saying, yield from here. See the new keyword from we have. So it's saying yield from sub generator. So what is sub generator? This is another generator we have here. Okay, and here it will come and it will go to this line. It's saying here pause and return A. So it will return A. So it will be store A here and it will pause. So it will come to the next time. It will see here and it will say pause here and return B. So it will see B here. So till now when this sub generator is completed, you have 1AB. Okay, and it will finished here. Now it will continue from here because this one is executed completely. So now it will come here. It will say yield and 2. Okay, so it will return 2. After that it don't have, so we this list will handle that stop iteration error. Okay, so for and list, these are handle that error automatically, so you don't have to handle. Otherwise if you call manually next each time, you will get the error. Okay, so what error you will get? You will get a stop iteration. Same thing when we are using this one. So this is the basics of the generator function. If you want to go through more, I added example for advanced method also, like send, throw and close. So what they generally do, generates technical corruption. You don't just have to pull data out of them, you can post data into them using send, and raise exception inside them using this function throw, and terminate the yearly with close. Like you can close that also. Before you can send value to into generator, you must advance it to the first yield statement. You do this by calling the next gen or gen dot send. We have this function running average, total count average, while to term yield average. If term is none, break total plus term. So this is some calculation for average, and running average. We are creating object and we are putting average next. So what it will do? It will come here everything. So it will initialize first value and here term and average. Okay, so it will be 0 for this one. For next time we are sending 10 here. Okay, so when it will send 10, so it will assign to this one and average. Okay, this value sent to the yield and it will come here. So how it will work? So it will print 10. So how it will go to the send, and here it will calculate. Here we have this term average 0 term. Okay, set break. So next time it will go total plus term, count and average. So it will do total divided by count. Okay, so this count was 0 and total was average is none, so it will return average again 10. Okay, now it will, what is total here? Okay, total we had previously 0, and yield output current average, and wait for next input assignment to the term. You can see here if term, okay, is none, and break. So we will get the term total. What was 0? 0 plus 10, it will be 10, and count. Okay, so it will be 1 only. 0 plus 1, and it will divide total 1, it will 10. Next time it will come 20, so it will become 30, and it will become 2. So it will print 15 and 20 like this. You can see 10, 15. After that we are using average gen dot close, so it will shut down that generator. Okay, so it will not throw the error. Generator can be changed, the output of one becomes the input of the next. Okay, so it will be same. This is the load batches, file path, batch size. Here we have open with your next app. Okay, line batch dot append length batch size yield batch, and after that we are storing empty here reset for next batch if batch yield batch last part is okay. So what it is doing, it's just simply opening file if we are reading for one file or something. Okay, and it will call line by line here and it will append to the batch. So what it is saying, for next it will taking from that file and it is assigning to the batch. Okay, so that's what means chaining, when it is reading the value from file and it is assigned adding to the batch size. So this is everything here we have learned through the generator function. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. Please like and subscribe and please share so I can continue with creating contents on Python and machine learning. Thank you.